Please subscribe to help you and your motorcycle perform better. And something's rattly inside. That's gone. You can of course use compressed air. It's much easier.
It's the Dave Moss compressor. Here's a preview.
Well, our riding season is over as far as the track goes. So our test mule that's done so much great work this year, time for it to get some TLC. Gets plenty during the season, but it needs a full tear down at this point to go through everything to prep it ready for next year. Let's get it stripped down. We're going to have to disconnect this, and with it being so cold it's going to be difficult.
What is that?
Pressurized fuel line. Wow, that came off easy. Maybe we should buy a lottery ticket today. Now at this point these have been on and off a lot over time, and the Phillips head is starting to go. So it might be worth investing in a set of Allens. So this winter I think I'll go ahead and upgrade from these screws to the Allens. Okay, there's one. That's a fight. No. Ouch. Ow. No. No. So now when we peel the rubber back, you can see from the top of the airbox we've got our tubes coming out. So a lot of times you'll see block off plates off it here, so that this piece of the air system can be removed. Do I want to do that because it's basically a stock bike with a map and go into more hard work, maybe a new map, something like that? That's something I will think about, but it's not something I necessarily want to do at this time because it's a workhorse and it's been great. This is not a race bike. So there's the consideration of what do I improve this year in performance? Question is it worth the expenditure when I could do something like perhaps tapered roller bearings, Timken bearings in the steering head instead? Something to think about. There's our injector rail and then the fuel injector connections. So I will take all of this as a piece so they can extract it all. So these are the velocity stacks that sit on top of the throttle bodies. Okay. We want to thank the people at Let's Ride, Darren and staff. We took the R6 down there to go get a valve adjust and check where we were. All intake and exhausts are in spec, so we're good, but not for long. We'll probably get this season out of it and then we'll have to go in. All the spark plugs came out. We looked at the burn and the color on all the plugs. Those look really good, as does the end of the exhaust, so we're all good there. So at that point, the next piece to do was take the throttle bodies and the injectors out of the airbox. The injectors from both throttle bodies and airbox to be cleaned sonically and just made perfect, and then another tool in which they pushed cleaner through the injector itself. So as far as everything goes now, certainly the motor's in great health. Our fuel injection system is 100% cleaned. Next, oil and coolant.
Catch the full video at DaveMossTuning.com.